What's up, everyone? It's Dave from the Medal of Honor channel, and I'm doing a vinyl update show. Just something fun, just to kill the time, put in some extra content for you guys. This is something that's pretty common around amongst the vinyl community, as far as YouTube channels and stuff like that. We just want to talk about our records, right? And so a lot of people do these. I haven't done them before, only because I do so many shows where I'm kind of showing my records. But I buy a lot of vinyl, and a lot of these albums are things that I bought that they're, maybe some of them are used, some of them are new, but they're just stuff that didn't fit into the categories of one of the other shows that I was doing. So they just sat by the wayside, and I wanted to show you what I got. So I'm gonna go through, I got like, 15 albums here. I'll show you as my update. Well, maybe I'll do this every couple months or something, and just show you what other stuff I got. Most of this list, these albums I'm gonna show you, most of them are death metal. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the mellower side, I guess more hard rock, and the stuff that's more commonly known, and get progressively heavier. Like I said, the majority of them is death metal, and we'll get more heavier and obscure as we get towards the end of the list. So, but we'll start off with stuff that most people know. For example, a big one to talk about right now, of course, is Van Halen 2. So, interesting thing about this, I'm a big Van Halen fan, and of course, I already had most Van Halen stuff in my collection. But a couple months ago, I was passing through a small town, not anywhere near here, and found what I thought was Van Halen 2. I picked it up. I didn't take a close enough look at the vinyl though, and when I got home realized it was actually Van Halen 1, which I already have. So now I have 2 copies of that, at least the album, and I didn't have Van Halen 2. So, interesting thing about this is I was just last week visiting my dealer here in town, and in the used bins found this the day before Eddie died. So I don't know if that's some kind of weird omen or what, but anyway, so yeah, had to have this in my collection, of course. So that's the first one I got for you. All right, up next is one that I discovered in the 80s. I know a lot of you are quite familiar with this band. It's Y&T. This album though, yeah, I got in high school, early on in high school actually, when I joined one of those Columbia House clubs. I think I got, it was like 12 cassette tapes for a penny, and this was one of them. And I really, I still dig this album. It's just really, really cool classic stuff. But, there's probably other albums that big Y&T fans might claim is their favorite. I'm not a huge fan, but I really love this album in particular, and some of their other stuff as well. But like I said, this is what turned me on to them. Rock and Roll is Gonna Save the World. Keep on Running, that's a good song. It's called Don't Stop Running. And Lipstick and Leather, that was a fun one there. So yeah, anyway, that's Y&T and Rock We Trust. Up next, we got 2 reissues of Merciful Fate. I got these from my dealer also, and they come in the colored vinyl. So I'm gonna admit something here. I've admitted this on a metal podcast I used to do, but here's the thing. I've never been a big fan of King Diamond's falsetto voice. Even back in the 80s, when I first heard it, I just, his look I thought was cool. It was like scary or something interesting about it. And then his voice reminded me of a Scooby-Doo villain. I just didn't think it was scary. I thought it was kind of silly. I couldn't take the whole, that was scary kind of shit seriously. Like, it was kind of goofy to me, and it still kind of is, but I'm doing a heavy metal show here, and I kind of feel like as vinyl collectors, we're sort of heavy metal historians as well. And you can't be a good heavy metal historian if you don't have a little bit of Merciful Fate and King Diamond in there. And I mean, I totally respect the guy. There's some great stuff. I really love like Curse of the Pharaohs and Into the Coven, stuff like that. As far as, he always had great musicians. And I don't know, something about his falsetto stuff. These kind of albums I can only take out once in a while and check out. Both of them came with some cool colored vinyl here. So this is the Melissa album. It's yellow with like a black splatter to it. And then Don't Break the Oath. That had more of the, where is it? Where's the cover? More of the yellow and red kind of fire look to it, so pretty rad. The vinyl's beautiful. So, I don't love it. I do like it though, and I like having it in my collection. It's one of those things I'm gonna pull out every other year and go, you know what, let me give this another chance. So anyway, moving on, getting a little heavier here. This one is some German power metal, yeah. Sprechen Sie Powerwolf. I love the cover art on this. This is badass. Now, if you haven't heard of these guys, they are definitely, I guess they're doing really well on the charts in Europe. Again, you had German power metal. They have, even though they're power metal, they don't really do the whole history theme. They do more of a vampire versus werewolf kind of theme to their music. Actually, this one came with, let's see if I can get it out here, big old Powerwolf poster. Whoa, check it out. Ooh. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, they sound like pretty standard power metal. You know, they got some fun stuff on here. The song "Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend." It's definitely more, like I said, it's fun. Is it, you know, sometimes a bit silly? Yeah. But it's still cool. This is the Sacrament of Sin, by the way, is the name of the album. So anyway, nothing on there really surprising when it comes to the music. Most of their stuff all sounds like just general power metal. It all sounds fairly similar, but it's still cool. So up next is Morbid Angel. This is Gateways to Annihilation. I love Morbid Angel, by the way, and I actually love this album. This is death metal from Tampa. This is their 6th studio album. This is after David Vincent. Most people would consider their classic albums to be, you know, the first 4, which I can't argue with, of course, but I still like this album. This one, the album before this was kind of more trying to get more speed involved, and this one is a little bit more mid-tempo, less speed, more chug. You know I like to chug, so it's a good album. So yeah, I like it. Morbid Angel. And then, oh, and by the way, those last 2 albums, Morbid Angel and the Powerwolf album, those are both through a company called Merch Bar. I've actually got quite a few albums from Merch Bar. And it's just something that pops up on my Facebook timeline every now and then. It's kind of interesting, you know, I'll just be scrolling and all of a sudden there's, you know, Immortals Sons of Northern Darkness reissue with, you know, colored vinyl and etching and all that stuff. And, you know, so of course I picked it up. You know, maybe I must have said something out loud. Google heard me, sent it to Merch Bar. Merch Bar said, "Hey, Dave, you want to buy this?" And I said, yes. But Merch Bar has some pretty good deals. They don't really sell brand new stuff, but they sell stuff that's, you know, within a couple of years, a lot of reissues. And a lot of times it's, you know, it's brand new in the package, sealed. You can get stuff on there for, you know, sometimes like $15 for albums. So there's some pretty good deals on there. I've actually gotten quite a few stuff from there. So yeah, check out Merch Bar maybe. Up next is one of the latest albums from Pestilence. Pestilence has been around for a long time. I saw them open for Death on the Human tour. So that was what, 91, 92 maybe, something like that, 91 I think. So yeah, this is a cool band. They've definitely put in their time as a death metal band. These guys, they were on a break from like 1994 to like 2008. And they, you know, then I think they had another break right before putting out this album. This album is a little bit more, seems like they're going for a almost kind of sci-fi, other dimensions kind of a theme to it. But definitely cool. So let's see what I got here. Oh, by the way, I got this from Hammerheart Records. That's the label that they're on now. I think it's just, yeah, the standard black vinyl there. But these guys are on Hammerheart Records. That not only is you know, a cool label itself, but they're a great distributor. I've bought a lot of stuff. I posted a video before about all the stuff I've got from Hammerheart. You should totally check them out if you want to get, you know, a bundle of stuff. Even though it's from Europe, you know, the delivery process actually is really fast from Hammerheart. Usually in a few days I end up getting stuff. You bundle it together, you pay a little bit more for shipping, but their albums are fantastic prices on there, so it's a good way to get some cool new stuff. So check that out. That was a 2018 release. Up next is Sun. This is Life Metal. A lot of people don't realize they call him Sun O, and it is spelled O with the little parentheses after it, but that actually they stole the name from Sun Amplifiers. And on the logo for Sun Amplifiers, they kind of use this sort of design aesthetic where they kind of cropped the sun in the corner and then had some of the light rays coming off of it. So these guys just stole that. You can see it right there for the name of their band. These guys, this is cool stuff though. This is definitely good background music. They got these pretty thick sleeves here, which of course I don't have the albums inside them anymore, but yeah, these guys are like experimental black metal / ambient noise, and yeah, it's not something I would listen to all the time, but it's just nice. Let's see, just black. Nice background. If I'm working on an art project, it's something cool to listen to. So yeah, very cool stuff there. That's 2019 on Southern Lord Records. Next up we have Hjongorot, for when you die in the jungle and your body rots. Yeah, I love jungle rot. These guys have been around for a while. I love this album. I actually was just listening to it in the Jeep on the way to work today. But these guys are just no nonsense. It's straightforward death metal. They do have roots in thrash. I think when these guys formed, they all came from thrash bands, and you can hear that. They're just real tight, real solid production. It's never boring. These guys are kind of one of those bands that you can always count on them to sound like them. Jungle Rot doesn't really experiment, so it's, I guess you'd say, dependable, but it's always badass, so it's not really a bad thing that they always sound badass, right? So yeah, anyway, this is the self-titled album from 2018, and I believe that was a merch bar one as well. And it has this, where is it? These guys are using this yellow vinyl. I don't know, that's really pretty, you know, just something nice about that, something candy-like about it. So anyway, Hjongorot. You should get some Hjongorots, definitely. Up next is another one I got from Merch Bar. It is Skinless. This is the Savagery album. This is a New York death metal band. Their 6th full-length album. A little bit of nice artwork on the inner sleeve there. So got some lyrics. It's 2018 Relapse record, so you know it came with the download card. So cool stuff there. And definitely badass band. Definitely aggressive, non-stop, relentless death metal. So then I got, this was a cool one that I got. This was an eBay grab. I got it super cheap, next to nothing. This is Skeletal. Play on skeletal and lethal, of course. This gatefold there. The album is called Of the Depths. And one of the cool things about it is, aside from it having the gatefold, is it is a picture disc as well. Yeah. So it's very pretty and very badass. These guys are a French death metal band. They are on Hell's Headbangers Records. And you can also you can go on Hell's Headbangers website and get a lot of cool stuff on there also. But yeah, like I said, this was an eBay grab for me, so that's a 2017 release. 2020 release that I got. I don't know if I'll do a review on this one, maybe in the near future, but this is Skeletal Remains, or death metal. These guys are LA death metal. Gatefold lyrics, picture of the band. This is the Entombment of Chaos. They are probably more extreme death, you know, just definitely real fast, kind of aggressive stuff. Super cool though. It's a 2020 release, so I think just standard black vinyl. Yeah, standard black vinyl, but definitely badass. Up next is Defy the Curse. I got these guys from Hammerheart, and let me see, there's a picture of the band there. And this is cool, Defy the Curse. These guys are from the Netherlands. This is a self-titled EP, and this is definitely those buzzy chainsaw guitars, like Entombed kind of influence. So yeah, it's really cool stuff. I really like this kind of tunage right here. So Netherlands sounding like Swedish. Yeah, there you go. Then another one from Hammerheart I got was ARG. A-R-G. Apparently it originally stood for the Aku Raska group, but they retroactively changed it to, I guess, translate to ancient rotten graveyards. Anyway, yeah, these guys are Finnish. This was also one that I bought from Hammerheart, and this is actually a 1991 release, so this band's been around for a while. It sounds like a 91 release. It's cool stuff though. This is of course a re-release, and let me just show you. Ooh, we got blue vinyl. So, yeah, cool stuff there. All right, we're winding down here. This one was another eBay grab, and it's just black vinyl here, but this band is called Carnarium. Interesting stuff here. Nice artwork to it. Really cool looking up. Carnarium, these guys are Swedish death metal. The album's called Blood Harvest, and yeah, it's super aggressive. Comes with a poster. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, this was an eBay grab. According to their Bandcamp, there was only 500 copies of this made, and it did sell out. When I got this in the mail, one end of it was opened. I don't know if that was mailman's fault or whatever, but you know, here in Florida it rains a lot, so I had a little bit of water damage in a few spots, but not much. Didn't hurt the vinyl, of course, so, and definitely very heavy, fast, relentless, but also not real tight. Like it was kind of more of a raw feel to it, but it's still pretty cool. All right. Last one, this is my favorite one of this bundle of records, and this band is quickly becoming one of my favorite bands. Their 2020 release is actually one of my favorites of the year, but this is Temple of Void. This is the Lords of Death. I'm kind of going back and getting all of their stuff. Doom Death, fucking badass. These guys are just super rad. Once again, you know, I ordered this one from Bandcamp. They sent me a little note saying, thanks again, David. Thanks again, dude, it says actually there. That is, I think the bass player? I think it's Brenton. And they tossed in a sticker, which they did last time I bought one of their albums from there. So Bandcamp, good way to support bands. They get more money that way, and a lot of times they're very personable with you about what you buy there. So, okay, so that is my vinyl update. You know, maybe I'll give it another month or two and I'll do some more of these. But if you haven't watched any of my other shows, I mean, I'm always talking about all kinds of different stuff, so definitely subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell symbol, share this with your friends, and hit the thumbs up, comments, tell me what you like about this stuff. Do you have any stuff in this that you really like? Any of these albums that maybe you think, not loving it so much, and tell me why, and maybe some suggestions of other stuff. If I like this, what else would I like to check out? So that's gonna be it for now, and until next time, keep the horns up, keep the needle down.